Arts and Science Academy and the music room.
Music is something that we do. Music is like when we use lots of instruments.
Music is when you make noise.
Music makes us feel sometimes mad or sad or happy. Music is something that calms me down.
I can touch the sky! I can touch the sky! I can swim in the sea. I can swim in the sea. I can run through the forest. I can run through the forest. I am a writer. I am a writer. I am a poet. I am a poet. I am a painter. I am a painter. I am a composer. I am a composer. I am a composer. I am a composer. You guys just don't believe me yet, do you?
This is a program that we have been dreaming about and planning and getting excited about and organizing and scheduling and visualizing, and now it's finally here.
The Young Composers program is where the kids can really go into their own creative space and really pull out their own music, but you have professional musicians to help support them on the technical aspects. Here's the team.
I have these. Oh, awesome.
I've unsnapped and resnapped my sleeves 3 times. I have some nerves for some reason.
Conrad brought this program to my attention probably about 6 months ago, and it just took a lot of conversations back and forth to start to figure out how we could possibly marry the CSO to this program. And I had the opportunity to meet John Deek, who is the founder and sort of spiritual father of the Very Young Composers. We just realized that this was absolutely something that we had to do.
I believe really strongly in putting creativity back into the music curriculum, or that being the focus of music. Composition and creativity is ownership.
So February to early May, we will have a regular recurring presence here. And then we'll regroup and kind of look at it and evaluate it and decide what we want to do next. It'll be an action-packed couple of months.
Without music, people would just like staying in their house.
I think the world would be silent and sad.
This is the whole kick-off session. This is where we explain to the kids what they will be doing. Can you guys all see this? We are here to take you guys through an exciting program called Very Young Composers, right? The main objective for today is for the kids to understand what the program is, and for them to understand the storytelling component, and that they are composing.
We're looking forward to showing the kids our instruments and talking about crazy things we can do with them.
Basically, we're showing them today their palette and their toolbox for their own compositions.
Some things that sound creepy, some things that sound ugly, some things that sound creaky.
What if you push hard? What if you do it harder?
Yeah.
I think the kids seemed pretty interested. I think they seemed engaged, and I think we covered a lot of stuff.
Would it have been helpful to have this in a handbook before today's workshop?
Well, I don't think so.
It generates from the kids.
Yeah.
We're going to learn. It's a pilot. That's the nature of the pilot. So what will we do with these now? What would you
I think
recommend?
that Celesta can use them in the classroom. Maybe she can put them on that
Post 'em.
blank wall.
This is what we're hoping to get done in the next session.
Okay.
Is a timeline of their story. We're going to go through and organize events on the top side. On the bottom side, you start getting them to talk about who they envision playing that and what that means.
No one's afraid to play with Play-Doh that they might not create the next, I don't know, Michelangelo's David, right? No one's afraid to, use finger paints that they're not going to turn out the next big, Picasso. But people are really weirded out about making and playing with sound.
Today we start writing music. We start making music.
It's good to see kids explore and get excited about music.
There's no kid on this planet that doesn't randomly sing or make up rhymes. And that's a great place to start.
We're working on the shark when they're in the water.
We're kind of blowing up their classroom. We're coming into a place that they normally have their sort of little mini society with all their little rules that they've figured out, and we're asking them to break apart into little groups, some of us in the same room all together, but yet still focus on the work that's in their little bubble. All right, I think that sounds pretty good.
Like we're going to do music, like story. We like we have these this part that it might be scary or exciting, and play it for it.
The elements on top of that are, we're asking them to find context where they maybe have none. First you have to, kind of educate them as to what is a melody. You have to give them time to play it on the piano so that they get past the newness of, I can bang on the piano, to I can make choices about the way and the notes that I choose.
They start out, and that's the sound of the playground. And then they decide to walk to the volcano. And then they're at the volcano, and there's the explosion. There's running. And then there's jumping because the lava's hot. And then the farmer comes over.
They get to hear their music for the first time, and then I think there is still room for them to add small changes, such as dynamics and tempos and things like that.
Isn't that adorable?
Yes.
It's beyond adorable.
Is it exciting to see all your ideas written down like this?
Yeah.
Isn't that the coolest ever?
We have a conversation between a zebra and a snake that goes. Ends with, the zebra has told the snake that the snake has to go catch the wolf. And that was the bad news being delivered there at the end. I'm so glad you caught me on all this stuff. So, does the recorder need to go faster? Is that what you're trying to tell me there? Or what?
Yeah.
What? Okay.
Yeah, the recorder needs to go faster.
Okay. I love that a small handful of kids had very specific things that we needed to do differently. It shows the ownership that they've taken in this.
What was so cool was that they got to boss us a little bit.
Let's do it together, ready?
Ta ta tee tee ta 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 tee tee ta.
3, 4, 5. Is that long enough?
This program it makes my day, It inspires me as a composer too, so.
We're going to do an afternoon concert at 1 for the school. And then at 6 p.m. that evening, we are going to do one for the community, the parents, and anybody from the community that wants to see it.
The creativity of the kids is just waiting there to be unbridled and brought forth, and that's the whole idea of this program, is that it is a structure to pull it out and to give it a really safe place to exist where it's absolutely perfect as is. These classically trained, amazing performers are not here necessarily at all to teach them how to play even the recorder. They're here to serve as an instrument of the children's imagination and to respect it for its perfection, like right out of the gate.